I decided to stop speaking for 7 days, unsure how silence might reshape my thoughts. The moment I committed, the world instantly felt quieter, like everything around me softened. Since I couldn't speak, I prepared a notebook to turn thoughts into my only communication. I kept catching myself about to speak. Simple greetings felt impossible to stop out of habit. The world felt louder without my voice, as if every surrounding sound suddenly magnified in intensity. Gestures replaced my speech, but misunderstandings instantly appeared. Writing my thoughts took forever, forcing me to think carefully before expressing even simple ideas. By evening, the silence felt peaceful, like someone lowered the volume knob inside my brain. On day 2, my hearing sharpened dramatically, making tiny sounds feel clearer and strangely amplified. Even my sense of smell heightened, as though silence redirected extra brain power toward forgotten senses. My vision felt unusually sharp, noticing tiny details I normally rush past without a second thought. Without speaking, I began noticing subtle sounds, like my brain tuned itself to higher sensitivity. Silence made nature feel alive. Every leaf movement and distant birds suddenly carrying deeper meaning. By day 3, my internal voice grew louder, filling the silence with nonstop thoughts and questions. I realized how chaotic my thoughts were, bouncing rapidly between memories, worries, and random distractions. Meditation suddenly became easier, like silence cleared space inside my mind for calmer breathing. But the silence also amplified my overthinking, forcing me to confront thoughts I usually avoid. I began observing my emotions more clearly, noticing subtle feelings normally buried under daily conversations. Day 4 hit emotionally. Without speaking, feelings surfaced sharply instead of hiding behind constant noise. Writing became deeply emotional, helping me release thoughts and feelings I'd quietly held inside for years. Silence pulled old memories to the surface, scenes I hadn't revisited in years suddenly returning. Deep breathing became emotional, each exhale releasing tension I didn't realize I had stored. After the emotional storm, a surprising calm settled in, like my mind finally paused its noise. Silence revealed quiet loneliness, the kind that hides beneath conversations and constant social noise. By day 5, my inner voice became clearer, almost like having long conversations with myself. Silence made me aware of unconscious habits, revealing routines I usually never notice at all. Without distractions, my fears appeared clearly, standing tall instead of hiding in mental background noise. For the first time, I watched my thoughts organize themselves, turning scattered ideas into clearer understanding. I realized how often I talked to escape emotions, using conversations to avoid deeper feelings. Surprisingly, I discovered real peace in stillness, a quiet comfort I had never experienced before. By day 6, my thinking felt sharper, like my brain slowly cleared fog that was always there. The mental noise almost vanished, replaced by calm focus that made everything feel surprisingly manageable. Silence sharpened my senses, making tiny details in my surroundings stand out unexpectedly clearly. Without speaking, my emotions felt louder, almost amplified, as if each feeling suddenly had its own voice. My brain felt like it was rewiring, creating new pathways now that constant talking was gone. By day 7, silence felt like a companion, not a punishment, giving me deep emotional comfort. Silence helped me reconnect with myself, almost like meeting a version of me I had ignored. The world felt quieter inside me, as if someone gently turned down my internal volume. Silence taught me I don't need to react instantly to everything. Some things require no response. By the final day, I felt stronger inside, grounded in a way I had never experienced. As the silence deepened, my real priorities became clearer, revealing what truly matters in my daily life. I finally saw how much stress I carried, noticing it clearly for the first time ever. Without speaking, I stopped explaining my feelings and started actually feeling them in a deeper way. Silence forced honest conversations with myself, revealing truths I usually hide under constant words. Somewhere in the quiet, healing started, soft, slow, and subtle, like emotional wounds finally being treated. Day 7 brought sudden insights, clear realizations that appeared like bright flashes in a dark room. I watched unnecessary worries drift away, realizing many of them existed only in my mind. I finally saw how much energy speaking drains, and how silence quietly restores my strength. When I finally spoke again, my own voice felt strange, softer, slower, and oddly unfamiliar. After 7 silent days, I felt transformed inside, calmer, clearer, and far more connected to myself. Enjoying the video? Hit like and subscribe to stay updated with new content.